Hello and welcome to Websday Wednesday, and our tech segment today is on Google Forms. Now you may not know what a Google Form is, but I'm sure you've all seen one. We do have some right on our pages, such as this form under libraries for requests for materials. If there's books or movies or databases we currently do not own, you can request them, that the library would purchase them. That is a Google Form. And you probably have received emails with surveys from probably myself or someone else, and that would be a Google Form. So I'm going to show you how to create one today. The first thing you need to do is to be logged into your email. You go to Documents, then you go to Create and Form, and this is the generic form you would then see. I usually almost always unclick this because unless I want it to stay within the district, because sometimes I want a survey to go out to students or to parents, and if you unclick that, then that can go outside of the district. If you leave it on, it just you have to be signed in to your Google in order to even see the survey. No matter who you send it to, it has to stay within our district. So I'm going to call this test survey. And this is if you needed a further description of why you were sending people the survey. Here you'd write a question. Let's do that. And you have different choices of question types, and I'm going to I don't want it to be text. This is where they could just type in a short answer. This is a long answer. This one they have to pick from multiple choice, a check box. They can choose, that's if you want to have them be able to choose more than one answer, and on and on. So I'm going to do multiple choice. Now, if you want it to be a question that they have to answer before they can finish the survey, you have to make this a required question. The next, you'll have this sample question here, and if you don't want this here, you're done with one question, you would have to then delete it. Otherwise, you have to say edit. Okay, we're going to change this one. So I'm going to click the little pencil, and I'm going to put when was I'm going to leave it as a text, require it, say done. Now, I'm not done with my survey yet. I want to add more questions, but look, there's nothing here. Well, then I would go to add item. I'm going to say check boxes. So say change it to where. Oh, and you can also add other so that they could add their own answer into that. I'm going to say require that and say done. Okay, now let's say this is my survey. If it wasn't, I could add more questions to it. If I want to go back and edit any of these, I would highlight it and then click on the pencil here. If I want to duplicate it, I can. Then, now I'm done. Well, I don't want it to be plain, so I'm going to add a theme to it. You can have it be plain, that doesn't matter. I'm going to add a theme. I'm going to use these little birds. Say apply. Okay, now you see it's not actually here, like you don't see the birds because this is kind of like your background where you are doing all your work and the students and the other people don't see this part. But you'll see your theme up here has changed. If you go down here, you'll always see this link. If you click on that link, it will show you what your survey looks like. So that's what it would look like right now. Now, oh, I unclicked the wrong thing. That's alright. I'm going to go back to my Google Docs. and edit form. Now if I wanted to email this form out, I can email it, so I'm going to email it to myself just to show you what that looks like. Say send. Okay. You can also, obviously, when you go to this live form, you can copy this link and send it out to people. That works too. So I'm going to take it here. And say submit. Okay. Now if I go into my email, you'll see it's here. And I can take it again. I'm going to put a wrong answer in there. Say grandma's submit. Yes. Okay. Now, if you go back in your docs, you'll see here it says test survey. It's the survey created. You click on it. Right now, it just gives you all of the answers so far that have been collected. And if I want to see the live form again, you go to form, go to live form. So I'm just going to take it one more time just to show you. Okay. Now, I'm here. You'll see here are the answers that have been submitted so far. Then if I go to form again, go to show summary of responses, it will show me a nice little pie chart of answers. It'll show me where you had to write out, and it will also give me a bar graph of those answers. If I want to see the live form again, I go to form, go to live form. If I want to send form again, I can do it from there. It's pretty easy to use once you get used to it and use it a few times. It's very easy. And obviously you can make quizzes, tests, you can survey your students. This is a great use for Classroom, and that is Google Forms.